Are the judges ready? Is the timer ready?
Yeah.
Imagine you're at a castle in the Middle Ages. You see the grand, majestic walls towering above you. As you stand in awe of this strong fortress, you suddenly see the drawbridge of the castle being lowered, and then a convertible pulls into the large castle courtyard. Now wait a minute, you think. I'm supposed to be in the Middle Ages. Well, you aren't. That's because you're playing with Legos. Today I want to suggest to you that playing with Legos is not only fun and beneficial, but great for relationships with family and friends as well. Because in this day and age, it is very important for adults to build relationship bridges with young people so that you can teach good moral values. Building with Legos can accomplish just that. You won't be building just a Lego bridge, but you'll be building important relationship bridges. And during that time of play, you can teach important life lessons. We will see that Legos are fun for all ages. Legos are good for your mind and brain development. And Legos can benefit relationships with family and friends. Now, Legos are fun for all ages and can be used to make up fun stories together. Now, do you want the fun of going to Egypt and visiting the Great Pyramids? Or how about the Taj Mahal in India? That would be great. Well, with Legos, you can go to those places. You can build anything with Legos, from an aardvark to a map of Zimbabwe. And with special bricks, minifigures, stickers, and the such, it makes it even more fun when you play with Legos. On YouTube, I saw amazing Lego Olympics videos. Some of these videos show Lego minifigures actually swimming, diving, and even doing gymnastics. A Lego master would move the minifigure little by little and take a picture, putting them together to create the illusion of movement. The creation of the 2008 Beijing Olympic Stadium, called the Bird's Nest, was also extremely fascinating. The ability to create Lego masterpieces is an art form that many adults have perfected since childhood. Now, Legos aren't just for kids anymore. Lego manufacturers now have a 16 and up sign on several of their products for the older Lego enthusiast. I'm glad about that because I'm 12, and boy, do I have a lot to look forward to. After viewing the Lego Olympics, I got the idea to build my own Lego movies. I had a great time writing a screenplay about a king and his knights rescuing one of their comrades with the help of a wise old man. One day, my friends, Gray and James, got to come to my home. We had a great time making a giant Lego Kirby and had even more fun making a movie with it. Also, Gray, James, and I built some mini guys when I went to their home. Another time, our friend Harrison got to go over to their home, and he told me that he broke one of the figures I had made. I told him that that's okay. The great thing about Legos is that when they break, you can build them up over again. Next, Legos are also good for your mind and can be used to foster good morals and development. When I was 4 years old, I built a Lego tower. Straight up it went, brick by brick. My mom said to me after seeing it, "Wow, that's a great tower." She tells me now she didn't construct a skyscraper next to mine, but it would make me feel discouraged and think that mine wasn't good enough. So keep in mind to play age appropriately with whomever you're with. The vision I'd like you to catch is that Legos can be used as a bridge for adults to build relationship bridges with young people so they can teach important values. When you build with Legos, it gets your imaginative juices flowing. Whenever you play with Legos, you should begin by thinking, what should I build today? That way you know what you're going to build. Then to think of the amount of bricks that your creation would take. And after that, you start building. Lego building is not just throwing a bunch of bricks together. You've got to think while you build. Legos are good for your brain because you have to think while you build and use your imagination. According to Lego.com, there are many families that build with Legos together. One of these families entered a giant Lego T-Rex into a contest and won. I quote, "We love buying new Lego sets because there are so many cool things to build," the family tells us. The variety in pieces now, as compared to when Dad was a kid, is amazing. The family's mom and dad like how building provides creative time away from the TV and computers. It gives us time to just visit and talk while we are building together. It's a good thing for parents to have at least one genuine interest in something that the kids love to do. Our lives are just so busy these days that those times when we build create the opportunity to be together and be a family having fun and cool. Additionally, Marie McCollum of the Orange County Register reports that Dr. Dan Legoff for the Center of Neurological and Neurodevelopmental Health in Voorhees, New Jersey, is using Legos to treat kids with autism. A certain group of 8 New Jersey boys took part in a class called Dr. Dan's Lego-based Social Development Therapy. He reports that the kids treated with autism in the Lego club that they had made are actually doing better than their counterparts in learning to communicate and interact socially, crucial abilities that are by definition impaired by the neurological disorder. About 15 years ago, during postdoctoral training in Honolulu, Dr. Legoff noticed that his patients, most of them boys, ignored a playroom full of toys, except for the Legos. I quote, "A couple of kids came with Lego creations they made at home. In the waiting room, these kids started talking to one another, which surprised their parents. These are kids that don't have any friends because they're socially rejected," end quote. Finally, Legos are fun. And with Legos, you can show your family and friends what you build. 2 years ago, I was fortunate to take a logic class taught by UCSD student Craig Wiseman. After the class session, Craig brought out his bag of Legos that he had. All of the kids instantly dove to the floor, and with the fun of building with Legos, relationships began to be built. On Lego.com, there's a section chock full of Lego creations posted by Lego fans. One of them is Wrigley Field, a baseball stadium made out of Legos. It is incredibly detailed. It is almost everything the real thing has. And another great creation is one of my friend Gray made. It is an awesome Lego Mario that stands about a foot tall. While there are many different Marios on Lego.com, I think Gray's is one of the best. Have you ever heard of the Travelocity Gnome? Well, I have a thing similar to that called the Lego Guy Adventures. I take a little Lego guy with me all across the country. I take pictures of him besides famous monuments, food, and anything else he'd enjoy. Recently, my dad went on a business trip to Oregon. With my mom's permission, I snuck in Lego Guy and our camera into his briefcase, and while he was on his trip, he took photos of Lego Guy besides waterfalls, eating snacks on the airplane, looking at mountains, and many other fun things. When he returned from his trip and showed my mom and me the photos, I felt so loved because my dad would take the time to do this for me. Last fall, I got the idea to build a Lego chess set. After dinner that night, my dad and I had so much fun playing a game of Lego chess with him. Remember that earlier I told you the story about the convertible pulling into the castle? Well, with Legos, you don't have to do that. Instead, you're going to have a night roaming the streets of New York City. I hope that this encourages you to build with Legos and get your family and friends together for some fun. The sky's the limit with your imagination. No matter what age you are, Legos are fun and good for your mind and brain development. Don't forget, when you include your family and friends in on the fun, you build meaningful relationships and good fond memories that last a lifetime. All the while helping shape young minds to become thinking, responsible, and respectful adults. It's been said, a family who plays together stays together. So whether you're young or old, grandparent or college student, keep a box of Legos around and take an interest in coming alongside a young person so that you can teach them important values while you're